leave Slyroh all on his lonesome. He won't know what to do in a Fire Emblem playthrough on his channel.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
Unheard of.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Aloise, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Aloise, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary, one who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you,
Girl.
kid? Are you the captain's child?
Go ahead.
He does just kind of like immediately give in, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't fight it at all.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, well, I guess the story does have to happen, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
the setup is a little, like, whatever. You just kind of end up at the
They
academy.
definitely came up with all this, and they were like, wait, how do we, like, kick it off? And they're like, I don't know, just whatever we need, basically.
Yeah, that's basically how it went.
Whatever it takes.
That is correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain.
In what way?
Do you also not like Aloise? I can't remember.
Yeah, like, I don't hate him, but yeah, he doesn't
I
do a lot
pretty
for
much
me.
hate him. He's one of my least favorite characters.
Ooh. Well. Can't wait for you to find out who's one of the people that is on my team for this playthrough.
Oh my goodness. Why are
Because,
you like this?
Coincidentally, I've never used him because I don't really like him, and after 5 playthroughs of not using a character, I kind of feel obligated to.
You're a fool.
I'm sorry.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Slyroh.
The Knights of Slyroh. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Poor Jiraiya-sensei.
Right.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Slyroh, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Knights of Slyroh?
You haven't heard of the Knights of Slyroh? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the 3 of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these 2 hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Fight.
Oh, joy. A royal
Battle for
debate
my
between
amusement.
their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please, allow me
Wow,
to
that was
finish my
rude.
own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa
Only if you get a
there.
haircut.
Too
Yeah,
shy,
anyway.
hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it
Claude.
seems there's no time for niceties in this
I love
world.
Claude.
So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
He's really good.
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
I don't remember if this.
Does this decision have any meaning?
I don't think so. That's what I was gonna say. Like, does it actually matter, or do I get
I
like a
think-
little bit of support up with whoever one I choose?
I think you will get support up with the matching person, but I don't think I always thought that like your ancestry would actually matter in the game, but I don't think it does
No.
ever. Because you can say Adrestian, but then join.
Yeah, like this
Golden
doesn't lock
Gears
you
or
into
whatever.
anything. This is just like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, I was also gonna say, I think another reason why I just really don't like Dimitri that much is because he just looks so much worse standing next to two of the best characters in the game.
Yeah. Maybe he'll be a little bit better when he's surrounded by all the other blue lines that are like, I don't know, similar or slightly better than him. Anyway, I'm just gonna pick him just so I can get that little heart.
Understood. Fargus
Such
is
a
a
min-maxer.
noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Yeah, I mean, this playthrough is just me playing Fire Emblem and you judging me how I play, and obviously if I'm like overlooking something stupid, you know, point things out. But I'm not changing how I play for the sake of anything.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Yeah, I'll pick Edelgard just for you. She's a refined young woman. I feel as though she's always evaluating me. Oh, I have to pick all of them, I forgot. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. And then Claude. His easy smile is striking. That smile doesn't reach his eyes. Reading is hard.
I thought the same.
That one little bit of dialogue is why so many people like Dimitri. Oh, he's so dark and I can fix him, etc.
You're not wrong. Have you not seen Dimitri's like post time skip like look or anything?
I've seen the look with the eye patch all, yeah.
Oh, okay. I would say
I
surely.
don't know if you're aware of this, Slyroh, but you just straight up kill him in Black Eagles. So yeah, I got a pretty close look.
That's a good point. I was mostly thinking, I was like, do you remember? Or I was just like, I didn't remember if Three Hopes made him look different because I don't remember.
He does look different in Three Hopes. Three
Part
Hopes is his
1.
best design,
White clouds.
in my
Great
opinion.
Tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Three Hopes has a lot of really good designs.
Yeah, I only played through it once, so I don't remember a lot of them, but
The
I don't remember
continent
being
of
disappointed by
Fodlan,
many.
said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Dibs.
Dibs?
All of that is mine now.
Okay.
That's the place where the crests are or whatever, right? Edelgard wants those.
Oh, I think. Unless it's where the Sword of the Creator is, I don't remember.
I think those are the same places.
They might be.
Japan.
Right.
It is crazy. I'm pretty sure most of the bad characters are either in Golden Deer or, like, church characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rhea's here.
You look so happy.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Pretty sure the flow of time brings everyone to where they go.
Right?
Like, that's just how time works?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The Archbishop?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Slyroh. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Aloise. What is your name?
I just don't speak.
You must at least show the basic courtesy of telling us your name. Do you not think you are being a bit rude to the Archbishop?
It is all right, Seteth. My dear, I am called Rhea. I am the Archbishop of the Church of Slyroh. In truth, I was only being polite. I already know your name, and a fine name it is. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Slyroh, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Aloise would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Forgot just how many cutscenes and stuff there are in this game, especially at the start.
Believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Slyroh. I'm
It's
sorry
tactics,
I dragged you
but-
into this.
Mhm.
Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And
It's
I'm
tactics,
afraid your
but it's,
services are requested as well.
Still a JRPG, so it has that big opening section that you always have to get through.
Yeah. Like I said, usually I just skip all of it and it takes like a couple minutes. I must work here?
I gotta work for a living.
As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
Pretty sure I do just as much mercenary work as I do teaching in this game.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently
What are the
that
odds?
damned Aloise went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
That has to be just like her Tinder bio, like that line right there.
Absolutely.
You're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middle Franc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next emperor.
Woo, best house!
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
At least the lion symbol thingy looks cool. You got that going for him.
Felix's house!
Yeah.
Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He used to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Woo, Claude!
Woo! Hilda! 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 Listen, I'm not saying this just to like go against what you said, by the way, but it doesn't look not cool, but it's definitely the worst of the 3 banners, though. The Blue Lions one.
Yeah. Wait, what's the one?
The Blue Lions banner. Like, I'm not saying it looks bad, but I think it's worse than the other 2.
Really? I think this one's a little worse.
But look at how sick those antlers are.
I guess.
Look at them. They're so spread out and ridiculous. It's so clawed.
You're right. It does encapsulate the house very well.
You see the giant...
grandson to Duke Regan,
the giant what?
The leader of the Alliance.
giant really cool horns represent the 4 good characters, and then like the spindly little legs represent like Lawrence and Raphael.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch.
Wait a minute.
Good kids.
Hit the log button.
What happened?
Keep in mind, I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. What else? It's more fun that way. What else would you have notified them about? You basically told them the whole shebang right there. They already know I'm a merc.
I think she means like she didn't tell anybody else. Like she didn't tell like the rest of like the church or like any other staff or any other students. Like not like a whole school-wide announcement.
That sounds like a horrible idea. I'm gonna get like pointed out as like, hey, there's a suspicious person just walking around in Garreg Mach. Like, can we look at like, do we need to call the authority? She's an idiot.
But also, you think like Claude hasn't like told everybody anyway? Like,
oh yeah, Claude is probably informed like the entire tri-state area by now.
Yeah, like everybody knows anyway.
Dude, I never realized that until just now. Garreg Mach is literally just the tri-state area.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith.
Still don't understand how you can look at the character model of female Byleth and be like, yeah, that is a child.
Right.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Do I get to move around yet?
No.
No.
You know, I've been thinking about it for the past like couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I think Ashen Wolves has the best banner anyway.
Oh, I'd have to see it again. I haven't looked at
It's
it in a
a
while.
gray wolf like on a planet, like on
Ooh.
Earth, but Earth is like, it's like they took the water out of the Earth symbol and it's the same color as the wolf.
Wait, I might be able to. Oh, I was like, I might be able to look it. Oh wait, no, it's still a cutscene. I can still look it up. Let's go.
It's pretty good. I had to find it for my thumbnail and all, since I'm doing Ashen Wolves.
That is really good.
It's hard to go wrong with wolves.
Yeah, I agree.
Hilda.
Ignatz, let's go. Marianne.
Let's go!
Like the entire Black Eagles in one frame.
Let's go!
Ferdinand!
I am Ferdinand. Oh, poor Linhart. He was having a nap.
Aw.
Oh, poor Caspar. He doesn't know how to read. Best girl! Yo, where's my boy? No.
You mean Ash isn't your boy?
No.
Where's he at?
Still no. Almost.
Oh, they know.
Almost.
They
Nope,
know.
Still
There
no.
you go.
Let's go! Let's go!
They literally saved the best for last. Well,
It's like that. It's like that image of the guys watching the Twilight Princess reveal, where they just look bored as heck, but then Felix is on screen. And they're like, yeah!